What's up, everybody? If you're new here, my name is Mystery Me. And before we get this video started, make sure to go down below, hit that subscribe button and that like button, and let's get into it. So, today we're reacting to ghost photos that were caught on camera. Alright, let's get into it.
Ghost Adventures.
Sorry about that, we got to turn on the volume. I'll just rewind that a little bit.
Ghost Adventures investigation at the Magnolia Plantation. I have used a few pieces of footage from Ghost Adventures in the past, and for those who do not know,
I don't know if I heard of these guys. I might have heard them. I don't know. I don't think I heard of these guys before.
the Ghost Adventures are a team of American ghost hunters that have held the rank as the most famous ghost hunting team around. And although some believe they hoax things to make their show more entertaining, there is no denying that they have caught some pretty interesting things during their time. One of those being a mysterious flickering light that was almost responding to their requests during the 4th episode of their 2nd season. The team were investigating the Magnolia Plantation, an old United States cotton farm in Louisiana that was built in 1830 but was abandoned and left after the Union Army passed through during the Civil War and shot the watchman. Due to its rich history of voodoo, slavery and abuse, the site is said to be haunted by the many slaves who died whilst living there. And during the team's visit, they spotted a light flickering on and off in one of the abandoned locked cabins. The current owner of the property said that it's never happened before and that there is no obvious reason for why the light was acting strange. The footage speaks for itself, so check it out and see what you think.
Whoa. Look at that, roll.
Yes.
You see the light?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Look at that already. Right there. In the middle there.
Do you see it?
Yep. Hang on, let me get focused.
Roll it.
Wow.
Oh, I'm rolling it.
Come here, keep going. That light just went on.
That's crazy.
There it went off.
Just went off again.
Huh. Interesting. I don't think that one's a hoax.
Oh, it just went off.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Unless someone's in the
Is there
building.
anyone inside of it?
Is anybody in there? Look over there, Aaron. That's our cabin. The door that's open.
That's really interesting. Like, apparently no one's in there. So that's really interesting how that came on by itself.
That's the cabin we're waiting for Dusty to come lock us in till morning. But something's weird's going on in this cabin here.
Well,
And it's
it
locked.
looks locked, yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
So that's just going to show you if there's any kind of light sensor on in there. See that?
Mm-hmm.
That's not triggering anything.
Huh.
If you're in there, turn the light off.
So is there someone in there? Apparently they can hear him, though.
Is it because we did the voodoo ritual?
Jeez, dude.
First of all, I would never do any rituals. That's my thing. I don't do those kind of things.
So these lights should not be on in here.
They shouldn't be.
Okay.
It's on again.
Here they go again, Dusty. I don't understand it. Flicking on and off. We're just trying to figure it out, you know.
It goes off and you walk away.
Creoles call that a lulu.
What is that?
A lulu.
What is a lulu?
Ghost.
A ghost? Have you seen
That's
it
a weird name for a ghost.
do that before?
Never.
Really?
I've never seen it go on and off repeatedly like that with no explanation.
Let me know if you guys think that's a hoax or a actual ghost down below in the comments.
Pretty interesting. It could just be a coincidence, but it's strange how it seems to react with what is being asked and why it was happening in the first place. The owner says that it's never happened before and that he thinks is one of the ghosts that haunt the place. So what do you think is going on? Raynham Hall Ghost. Raynham Hall is a grand mansion house in Norfolk, England.
Looks pretty. I like the bricks for some reason on any building. I think that's really cool.
That was built in 1619 by Sir Roger Townsend. The house is surrounded by over 7,000 acres of ground and has been home to the Townsend family for over 300 years. It's also responsible for one of the oldest believed ghost photographs ever taken. In 1936, Country Life magazine photographers Captain Provand and his assistant Mr. Sherratt were assigned to the house to take photographs for an edition of Country Life. At around 4 p.m. on the 19th of September, they were taking photographs of the main hall and staircase, and Sherratt claimed he saw a blurry apparition walking down the stairs.
Really?
He shouted at the captain, who was preparing the camera for the next shot, that there was something on the stairs, and asked him if the camera was ready. The captain replied yes and took a picture as Sherratt triggered the flash. At this point, the captain
Oh. That almost looks like a girl with like a dress on or something. That's what it looks like to me.
was unaware of what he had taken, as he was under the protective cloth used in old photography. When the negative
First of all, you can't see the face, but you can definitely see the outline of the body.
was developed, it showed what Sherratt claimed he saw, and became one of the most famous ghost pictures in the UK. The photo has been examined by experts, and they believe it's very unlikely that the image has been tampered with.
Oh, you can kind of see a face now since they zoomed in. Like, you can kind of see the eyes right here, nose here, another eye here, and like the mouth here. You can, or, because that's what I think that's a face anyway.
That's not to say it's a real ghost, but long before the photo, the house had a reputation for being haunted. Tales of a figure in a brown dress whose eyes were missing was witnessed by many at a Christmas gathering, and lots of other strange sightings apparently happened around the home. It's thought that all of the sightings and the photograph, if it's real,
I think that's pretty cool though. That one looks really neat. I like
could
that
be
one.
Lady Dorothy Walpole, the second wife of Charles Townshend, and the sister of Britain's first Prime Minister, Robert Walpole. It's believed that she was mistreated and locked up in a room until her death in 1726 and continues to haunt the place.
Interesting.
So does this famous image show a light illusion creating the appearance of a figure, or is it one of the oldest and most authentic paranormal photographs out there?
I think that's cool. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was one of those guys, because they did say that they still are there to this day.
Haunted Lives. This next one is quite old, but is creepy nonetheless, and is probably one most haven't seen before. It was caught by a 1990s American paranormal miniseries called Haunted Lives by the show's paranormal investigators who were investigating a house in Van Nuys, California.
Never heard of it.
The house had long been the subject of some paranormal activity, and because of this, the owner had a hard time renting it. Eventually, in 1991, a couple called Rita and Carl Matheson moved in, but very quickly the house lived up to its reputation and bad things started happening.
Oh, really?
The couple became abusive towards each other for no apparent reason, and they started experiencing strange things around the home, from unexplained lights in the rooms to things moving on their own.
Look at that. Looks like it's going up and down.
Not long after moving in, the couple returned home from a night out to apparently find the keyhole in the front door glowing red, all of the lights on, and the house being unbearably hot.
Oh, really?
After entering, they broke out into an argument for no reason, and after sensing a presence and apparently being attacked by an invisible force, they left the home and never returned. Fast forward to the Haunted Lives show, and over a few months their team went to the house to investigate, setting up a few cameras to try and capture what was going on and what the couple
That's odd that they had a fight with no reason. That's weird.
were experiencing, and this is what they caught.
Oh, the door moving. Swinging. Oh, wow. Oh, what is that on the floor, though? I have no idea, but it's sliding. And that's going up and down. And that falls, rolls.
As you can see in a moment, doors and drawers, cabinets
Oh, wow.
are moving. Our other instrumentation did pick up fluctuations taking place in the environment, background radiation fluctuations, electrostatic fields.
Huh.
In a moment, the vibration that's taking place, or the phenomena, we should say, is moving across the kitchen toward the camera. Now it's affecting the camera. We speculate on that because what you're seeing is an effect on the magnetic tape itself. And the fluctuations are continuing. After this was over, when we found the camera, it was severely damaged.
Oh, wow. I think that's definitely one of the most interesting stories I have actually heard from a haunted place, actually. Really interesting. I like
Pretty
it though.
interesting footage. Now, it could easily be faked, and since there is no other information on the case apart from the TV program, it's hard to confirm how genuine it is. But still, what do you think of it?
Let me know what you think of that one. I just thought that one was a really interesting story to begin with.
Tyneham Village. This next piece of footage is from the Dorset Ghost Hunters, a popular ghost hunting team that have a pretty big following online and are considered by their fans as very credible. They investigate many locations throughout the UK, and one of their best pieces of evidence was caught during a visit to Tyneham Village, an abandoned location in South Dorset, England that has its fair share of history. In 1943, the villagers of Tyneham were forced out so the area could be used for army training, and despite believing they could return, this never happened. Today, Tyneham is still owned by the Army Rangers and is classed as an abandoned village that's been left almost untouched since 1943.
That was a long time.
During their investigation, the Dorset team were communicating with what they believe was the ghost of a former villager who had returned home after passing and wanted to make themselves known. The believed spirit was making itself known through the EMF meter and communication device, and was also causing the team's equipment to malfunction seemingly by request. Take a look at this.
Still don't.
That's going off like crazy.
Stop. Whoa!
Oh, did the camera just turn off?
Batteries have just died on the camcorder.
Wow.
Electric.
That has happened though. I have seen that happen before though. When you're in a haunted place, sometimes your camera does die or turn off by itself because it uses so much energy. The ghosts use up so much energy, it just dies.
Are you able to do that again?
One more time, please.
Oh,
Video!
video. Wow, that was clear.
Just went dead. I turned it on.
Does it say?
Mistress.
Teacher, preacher, mistress.
Mistress. School mistress. Annie Fry, 1858 to 1910. Annie moved to Canada with Louisa and son-in-law George Tizard. They faced many hardships and died there aged 52.
That was really clear. That noise though. They said video right there. That was probably the most clearest thing that I heard off a ghost thing.
That's pretty strange, especially the camera switching off, which seems to be a common problem for paranormal investigators. So what do you think? Was it a former local of the now abandoned village, or is there another explanation for what they were experiencing? I'd just like to say thank you to the Dorset Ghost Hunters for letting me use their footage and supplying me with some very interesting first-hand information on Tyneham Village. If you want to see
That's really cool. I like that one too.
more of their stuff, then go check out their YouTube channel. Pocatello High School. Pocatello School in Idaho was built in 1892 and was an impressive focal point for the local area, being visited by Theodore Roosevelt and William Taft. But in 1914, the school was burnt to the ground by a fire in the boiler room, and although it's not known if anyone died from the fire, after the school was rebuilt, rumours of paranormal activity started to spread. Students have reported whispering and strange unexplained noises, along with the toilets being flushed when no one is in them, and apparently
Right.
there have been at least 6 deaths that have occurred at the school, including the drowning of a
Bigger buildings like this creep me out if they're haunted because like they're huge and like especially if you're alone.
boy in the original swimming pool before the fire, the school librarian who hung herself from one of the chandeliers, and a student who hung themselves from a locker, whose perfume can apparently be smelt near the spot
Oh, that's interesting.
where she took her life. So, with a rich history, it was not a huge surprise when some creepy surveillance footage was released from the empty school in December 2015 during the winter break. Take a look.
You just saw lights flicker though, and turn off and on. It was like, oh, you can see a shadow right there too, of it moving. Something's over there, like right around this corner, right here. Wow. Putting
The
on a
footage
show.
appears to show a translucent object emerge from one of the doorways
Yeah.
into the corridor before going back into a classroom, and why the lights are being repeatedly
That's really interesting.
turned on and off is a mystery. After the footage was viewed, the school called the police to examine the strange goings-on, but nothing unusual was found. So what is
Well, obviously.
going on? Was it paranormal and confirmation of all the rumors, or is there another explanation, like the workers messing around? What do you think?
I don't think there are workers messing around. That's my opinion.
So that's 5 pieces of believed paranormal activity.
That's really cool. That was like really interesting. I like that video. Let me know what you guys thought of that video. But that's it for today's video for Saturday, and I hope this is it for today. I'll see you guys next week for another video. So hope you guys enjoyed. Before I end it, make sure you don't go down below, hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on those post notifications so you guys never miss a video from me. And I also, when I if I let you guys know on a community post that I post on my channel, if you guys don't see a video on this Saturday sometime. So if you guys don't see it, just check my community post, and probably because I can't film that day or something else happened. So that's all for today videos. I said a million times, so I'll just say bye.